Well, with the Oscars coming up this Sunday, we've got the perfect guest to help us with a movie snack makeover. The opera singing chef is with us. Chef Elizabeth, thanks for coming on this morning.
You're welcome, Clint. My pleasure.
Well, we were just having a little fun off the camera there beforehand about the food and all this, and I get so excited about foods like this. Now, you say these are very easy to make for if you want to watch a movie with the family, and they're healthy.
So easy to make and healthy, somewhat healthy. You know, you got to go with that because that's the trend these days. But what's really trending, to be honest with you, is kale. So we're going to teach you how to do kale chips. Yes. 3 ingredients. Watch soon. But first, we're going to start with a spicy cashew.
Okay.
Now, the spicy, very crunchy. You can hear it crunching around in there. Coated with an egg white, which we're going to do right now. Have one of those.
I will have this one.
So I'm going to take my egg. Oh, this is so messy. I love messy TV. Oh, well, egg white, yes.
This can't be healthy for you.
Yes.
I'm going to whisk this up.
And egg yolk is in my hand.
Is that really healthy for you? Because that's too good to be healthy.
You know, cashews have omega-3s, you know, and we're not putting any oil in this. However, we are going to put a little sugar in there. You're doing a great job.
Am I good?
Boy, that egg white looks awfully yellow.
Am I
Did you
hired?
drop the egg?
I didn't. You did. I didn't do that.
Oh, well.
It's like my wife. She blames me for everything.
You know, I noticed that about you, and that's easy to take that blame. No, I'm just teasing. So, movie night, what we're going to do is we're going to pour in some lightly salted cashews. That's a whole pound.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yes.
Do I stir it or no?
Yeah, well, this is what you do. This is going to be, you go, dun, 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 dun.
I can do that.
So do that.
You should sing while you do this, because you're an opera singing chef.
We are going to make some spicy cashews.
And they'll taste very good.
Oh, you are really good.
Yeah,
oh, my
sure.
goodness. They're like, get them quickly off. They've only got, okay. All right, so you've done very well. So we're going to add cumin. This is just cashews, egg white, and cumin. 2 teaspoons of cumin. So simple.
I feel like a moron. For my whole life, I've called it cumin.
Maybe you're right. Cumin.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't just assume that you're a moron.
Oh, all right.
Maybe I was a moron.
Okay, so cumin.
So now we're going with some cayenne. Now, cayenne, this depends on how spicy your palate is. So I'm just going to put like a teaspoon.
This does have a little bit of bite afterwards.
Yes, it does. And then sugar. Get out of there.
Oh, all right.
Sugar, 1/3 cup.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Now, this is it. And a little bit of salt. And I've got some kosher salt right here. I blessed it right before the show. Okay. And no, truly it was kosher salt. It's got a nice texture. And what we're going to do, I didn't bring the right implements. You know, I could take my hand. You are really good. And so you're going to coat this just beautifully, evenly coating this so the egg white gets all over it. Why? Because you want it to have a nice shiny coat. And you're going to put it on a baking dish, put it in the oven, pretend that's coated beautifully, and bake it.
Okay, how long does it bake? Because we're going to move on to the kale.
Yeah, we're going to move on to kale. This bakes for 40 minutes, 20 minutes each side.
Got it.
All right, now we got the kale. This is tough. Ready? Kale. Olive oil, just enough to coat the kale, and try to take all the big stems out of the kale. Salt. Is that my salt? Yes, that's the salt.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to taste
salt.
great.
Well, sugar and kale would be good. Okay, and this is it. You put this in a 350-degree oven, making sure all the kale is coated. And
is this the end result?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try this. And you know, Linda said this was amazing. Actually, Linda, come on over.
Linda
You said the kale was dreamy.
Now, the kale will look a little dark, and this was a dark Tuscan kale. The darker the kale, the more higher in nutrition. Let's talk about some other things, too. We got homemade Raisenettes. Well, come on, folks. Raisins, chocolate, easy to do. Just melting the chocolate, pouring it over your raisins. It won't have that shiny coating because you didn't put the paraffin on it. Darn.
So the movie snack makeover, easy for the family to make. Now, real quick, you also teach classes.
Teach classes.
You teach music lessons. You teach
books.
singing.
Yes.
Where can folks get Where can they get a hold of you?
Yes. Oh, well, come and get a hold of me at theoperasinginchef.com. But I got to show you one final thing. Popcorn made with my own Tuscan Rub, which you can find at the spring plant sale at the Botanical Garden. And to my popcorn, I'm actually adding some bacon. Bacon on top. This has got a lot of flavor.
Oh, what isn't good with bacon? Yes, bacon.
And you know, I cooked it in a pan. I didn't use a microwave and I didn't use an air popper, but I used a little coconut oil and a little bit of bacon grease, just a little, and it makes a full flavored popcorn. And then you add your spices. You don't need the butter afterwards. You just add your beautiful spices. All those spices that people give you at Christmas, you don't know what to do with those mixes, use that.
Okay, so not just for the lessons and all that, recipes at your website.
That's right, recipes, classes, upcoming classes, information in my books, and my latest recording. I did a bluegrass recording, but it is fall related, but all kinds of information.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you guys. It was lovely being here.
It's all good, it's healthy, and thanks for joining us on San Diego Living.
Love this show.
Have a great day.
Thank you.